Alright, so we're picking back up where we left off. You got me a new copy of the game that's patched, so I'm going to continue where I left off. I handed the glass of trifle to him. He picked up a spoon with trepidation. He looked like he wasn't sure what to do with it. I mean, he's a Grim Reaper. How often do they actually eat, if ever? Thank you for your services. I felt a sense of pride as I watched him scoop up a spoonful, the trifle slowly disappearing down his skull and neck into his cloak. What does it taste like? He placed the spoon down, finishing. Exactly as I remembered. Thank you for the meal. I'm thankful I got to share it with you. I didn't have any. I mean, sharing all this. He waved his arms vaguely at our surroundings, the cafe, the existence. Goodbye, Robin. I watched him fade away, right in front of me. Goodbye, Mori. I stood there, in the empty silence for quite a while. I felt like I was the only person in existence. Which might have very well been true. That's heavy. In that moment, death does not exist, so neither does life. I walked outside. Cafe Mori stood at the edge of the universe, on a small patch of soil that floated through space. I walked out to do the last thing I always did before going to bed. I blew out the candle that lit up the sign of the cafe. I started to think about reincarnation again. According to some circles, the point of the cycle was to eventually reach nirvana, being freed from the cycle of rebirth, a state of permanent peace. Before, I thought that having a cycle didn't sound so bad. You'd lose your memory with each run through, so you wouldn't even be aware of how many times you'd lived. Now, I was beginning to understand the appeal of permanence. Nirvana literally meant to blow out a candle. Blow out the candle, Robin. Make a wish. I wish for some peace. I walked back into the cafe, closing the door behind me. Inheriting the cafe. No, this isn't right. I meant to be making trifle for Mori. I need to get this right. What? Okay. Coffee beans, strawberry, vanilla, wine. Okay, I handed a glass of trifle to him. He picked up a spoon with trepidation. He looked like he wasn't sure what to do with it. Thank you for your services. I felt a sense of pride as I watched him scoop up a spoonful of the trifle slowly disappearing down his skull and neck into his cloak. Okay. I'm a little confused here. Is this the way the game is supposed to play out, or is this a glitch that it's cycling back on itself incompletely? Okay, and then we go outside. Do the last thing I always did before bed, blow out the candle. Nirvana.